Yeah, read verse 15, man, because, you know, there's got to be a judgment on that.
Yeah. Therefore shall his calamity come suddenly. Suddenly shall he be broken without remedy.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so, you know, you're doing all this madness in the world, man, but hey, you're going to be destroyed because of all that madness that you're doing, man. Okay, so it's going to be, it's vanity. It's going to be vanity, man. You think you're accomplishing something. Okay.
Basically, therefore, the word, I forgot what the word was. Discord. And basically meaning contention. Madan. The word in Hebrew, meaning contention and strife.
Yeah. And that's what you're seeing. That's what we're witnessing right now in the world, man. You know, we focus on the things going on in the Esau's kingdom, man, but, you know, all these other countries, man, they're all fucked up too, man.
Yeah, is there
Take
anywhere...
Venezuela, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And all these other places, man, they're all screwed just because of what Esau's doing in the earth, man.
Is there anywhere where there's no tension?
Yeah.
There's tension
And it's all
everywhere.
caused by Esau. All of it's caused by Esau. You know? Gary, Revelation chapter 13, and verse 15.
I was gonna, Salaka, if I may.
Oh, yeah, go on.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to go more into the word contention there. Heated disagreement. Division. We got some synonymous words here. Disagreement, dispute, argument, variance, hostility, conflict, enmity, strife.
Just hatred.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it on that.
Yeah. So like I said, this is all part of his plan, and like I said, it's no wonder that things are getting worse and not better. You know, it's because of his grand plan. Okay.
So in Discord.
Yeah. Yeah.
Salaka, what was that last scripture?
Revelations 13 and verse 15.
Right, this is Revelations 13 and 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Alright, so that image is his system, man. You know, ultimately he's one world government, which is what he, you know, he's trying to implement, and he's made steps, you know, to get to that. But, you know, out of all this chaos, if you're not down with what he, you know, what he offers you, basically, you're not down with the system that he's implementing, okay, then you don't belong, you're not a part of it, okay, and you should be killed, okay, which means, you know, you're going to have to take the RFID chip, okay, that's a big part of that, man. You can't be accepted into this thing if you know, in his system, if you ain't part of the part of the B system,
Yeah.
okay, because that's a pivotal point.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone has to be chipped to be part of his system, and you don't want to be a part of that. You can be killed.
Yeah, life and death. That's why we read it earlier in Second Esdras, was it 15th chapter, that you know, well, we didn't read it, but the verse after what we read up to said a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able to. And I think we did read it.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, so the point is martial law. So during a time of martial law with great mass hysteria and you know, uncertainty, you're going to be ready to do whatever Esau wants you to do, but the elect won't, through faith and through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. But the point I wanted to make is that, you know, Esau's going to be forcing these things upon you. It's not going to be like you see it now with your odd police officer, the everyday cop. You're going to have a military occupation outside your house. Just like you've seen on TV, they've been gradually implementing more and more. You see, that's the reason why they remove more police off the street.
Well, just remember, it's going to be martial law. Okay, there is no law. Okay, there is no rights. There's none of this stuff going on, man. It's martial law. They will drag you at your damn fucking house and, you know, shoot you on spot, or they'll just drag you to the concentration camp, man.
There and then.
And you'll get, you know, you might get an option. You may get an option of whether, you know, you're going to take this chip as just part of screening or whatever, or you can go to the room with the guillotines at, man. There'll be your options, maybe, or they might just stab your arm up with that shit, man. and now you got a chip. Now you're fucked. When the judgment comes, you're fucked. You know, but that's what it's gonna be like, man. There's not gonna be a lot of talking done in that day, man. When all this chaos is pursued, there's not a lot of time to talk.
Yep.
You know, that's why when you watch these demonstrations or these drills with like Jade Helm and that kind of stuff, man, they're not talking. They're shouting out orders. If you're not adhering to the orders, man, you're getting rough-handed, man. Okay, gun butted, whatever, man. You're told to shut the fuck up. Okay, get down. You don't comply, man. You're getting dealt with, man. Okay, there's no human rights in that day. None of that exists, man. Oh man, my Fourth Amendment. None of that's gonna matter in that time, man. There ain't gonna be no law to save you, man. Okay, you will do as the government told you to do, or that is it.
Yep, and all a part of their contention and their agenda and their plan, all right, is basically, like I said, you got the police here now, and they've removed so much police in the UK, because I like to relate it to the UK because we're here. Problem. Basically, you got all these police that have been lost jobs. Well,
it's like, I just say something quick because it's funny in here in England, right? We know they've been cutting the police. Okay, we don't endorse policemen and anything, but you know, because they're just Centurion guards. But it's funny how they cut all these numbers down and more shit happens.
Yeah.
And there's more gang-related crime now. And they say that's because there's not enough police in the streets. But who's to say that it's just Esau's not setting them up to do that shit? Right. And then just to turn around and say, look, we need more police. Oh, we need the military. Oh, we need this, we need that. Stands to argue. Because we know this is what part of his agenda is, man.
Agenda,
you know, go on, Salakia.
Yeah, no, basically, Salakia, my brain's doing.
Yeah, Salakia, man. I didn't even cut you, man.
No, I can't. Yeah, basically, you know, we know it's a part of their agenda where they've removed so much police officers just to then justify the fact that we need to replace those officers that ain't there with military, just for the people to be like, yeah, we need that, we need our boys.
The stability, we need
them. They're our sons. But then you're gonna find out your sons are knocking on your door. Get on the ground.
Yeah.
That's what your sons have been doing abroad, and that's what they're coming home to do. They have the saying that the chickens come home to roost.
And it's part of the reason why America, they, I don't know what they call them, like, but they're like international police forces. They're not homegrown American forces, like, because majority of American people are not gonna want to, you know, hem up their own people. But you know, you get someone from somewhere else, man. Some, you know, Saudi dude, he ain't gonna give a shit. You know what I mean? You don't care about you screaming and crying and shit. You don't care about your family. You know, some Italian dudes, they're not gonna care.
No.
Okay, and they train all these people to come in and do that.
Seeking revenge.
Yeah. You know, all these guys like Blackwater and shit, these mercenary groups and shit, they're gonna be involved in that, and they show you that in the Purge. You know, so they got all their parts to play, man, and they will be prepared for this day. Okay, that's why shit like Jade Helm goes on, man. All these preparations. It's not for no fucking reason. You know, the British should be doing the same shit. Okay, you don't really hear much about it.
And they'll think themselves to be heroes whilst doing what they know is wrong. They'll just be sold the same thing.
Serving the country.
Yeah.
That's all they know. They're doing what the government tells them, so they're serving their country. But some people are going to be conflicted. Some people are going to leave. Okay, but some will stay. You know, for whatever reasons, you know. That's what it would be. And then you become, you know, those that leave will be fugitives, man. Okay. Anything else we had there? No, they were just talking about the image. Yeah. So if you're not down with the system, man, you're not down with their laws, their, you know, the rulership and all that kind of stuff. You know, you're not down with pedophilia, you're not down with homosexuality and stuff like that, man. Then, hey, man, you can be X, man. They're not gonna miss you. Okay, because you know, in part of their grand plan is to reduce population anyway, which they've been doing. But you know, they got nothing to hold them back at that point. World War III is kicking off, man. That's a major depopulation program right there. Okay, but we all know, you know, according to George Guidestone, man, they want to get down the world population to 500 million. So they don't need people. Okay, so they don't care if you're happy with it or not. Okay. Well, I was gonna say a good story to read in the scriptures, you know, about kind of a situation like that is when the famine in Egypt, when Joseph was in charge of gathering all the food, man. People come from far and wide because of the famine that was going around in Egypt, the 10 years of famine. I believe it was 10 years, you know. And
so was it 7 years? And
was it 7?
7 years of good harvest. And 7
okay,
years
yeah,
of famine.
Salakia. Okay, so there was a famine in the land, and people lost it. They gave up everything. They gave up all their rights, their homes, the lands, the cattle themselves. Okay, just so they could eat and survive. Okay, that is what the situation is gonna be like. You're gonna need the government to survive. You're gonna need the heads of the state to provide for you, otherwise you're gonna die.
Yeah, 7 years of famine, 7 years of plenty.
So that's the situation is gonna come out here, man. That's a good story to compare things of how they're gonna be, in relative, right? Of the reasons why you're gonna give up all you got, man, and you're gonna become slaves. You're gonna give up yourselves to the king of Egypt. Okay, which with the elites. Okay, and that is gonna be your one world government, man. Okay, those that obey and basically you ain't got shit no more. You depend solely on the state, and that is it. Okay, so that's a good story to read up, in your leisure time. Okay, but we're gonna end it on this. You can grab me Isaiah chapter 19, verse 14. I think.
This is Isaiah chapter 11. Sorry,
14.
19 and 14.
Yeah, come on.
19 and 14. It says, "The Lord hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit."
Okay, so Egypt's representing this current system of the water shit that we're in right now. Okay, under the so-called white man, right, and everything that he's doing is just fucking up. Okay, but to the untrained eye, it seems like it's just happening by coincidence. Okay, but those that know, the elites are setting this shit up. Okay, it's being made to err. This whole system was made to err and not function correctly, to the point where it collapses upon itself. It's made to collapse. It's made to fail. Okay, just so he can swoop in and save the day with his one world government. Okay, but even that is a work that errs, man, because he can't accomplish that, because he thinks he can create all this madness, all this wickedness, and rule. Okay, but we know Yahweh Shai's returning. We know he's gonna come before this whole world is destroyed, basically. Okay, and save his elect. Okay, that's what we know. We know he's gonna establish his kingdom. Okay, Esau's not gonna get to establish his one world order, man. So even that is in error. Is in error, man. Okay, you got something there?
You know the scripture, I believe in Job. Yeah, got it.
Yeah, okay, you
can't. Job 20 and 22. "In the fullness of his sufficiency he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly," alright, his new world order, "God shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating."
Alright, so when he's about to be satisfied, thinking he's about to accomplish it, okay, that's when it's all going to go wrong, man. Okay, Yahweh Shai is going to come for a spanner in the works when the angels turn up, okay, and mess up everything for him. Okay, and he's going to try and retain it by fighting the Lord and that kind of stuff. He's going to choose every armory that he's got to try and fight the Lord, man, but it's not going to be enough. Okay, and he's going to fail miserably, man. And he got so close to doing it, but at the end, all it was going to end in his destruction. Okay, and his enslavement. Okay, you can read the rest of that.
Yeah.
A second one, listen.
Just talks about the missiles and that.
Yeah, you can quickly read that, man. Why not, man?
Verse 24, it says, "He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. It is drawn, it cometh out of the body, yea, the glittering sword," talking about intercontinental ballistic missiles, alright, missile systems, "cometh out of his body, cometh out of his gall. Terrors are upon him." Yep, the coming of America's destruction. "All darkness shall be hid in his secret places. If fire not blown shall consume him, it shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle." Anyone over there in the Americas is gonna get dropped. Alright, the heaven. Yeah, that's it, man.
Yeah, you can read you can read down to the bottom.
Alright.
We'll end it on that.
The heavens shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him. The increase of his house shall depart, and his goods shall flow away in the day of his wrath.
Okay, you're gonna lose everything, man.
Loss of wealth, man.
Yeah, everything, your kingdom, your wealth, everything, man. Because like I said, like you doing all this, creating all this chaos. Okay, thinking that you can establish your one world order, but it's gonna end in tears, man. Okay, and they're gonna end up with your destruction. Okay, but like I said, what we're witnessing right now is all those plans coming into place. Like I said, there's multiple facets to this whole thing. It's not just one thing that's happening here in the UK, but it's everywhere that's happening. That the Esau is setting up for it to just fail in the most craziest way. That you go and be like, we need help.
Yeah.
Please help us.
Yeah.
So we'll be like, okay, we'll offer you this chip, and we need to be together. Because like I said, the plans are out there, man. You can read, the agendas of the elites and stuff like that in various documents, so you can see where they're heading with things, man, and how what they're doing to get to that point. Okay, and that's what we're privy to. On top of that, we got the knowledge of the scriptures, so we know the ultimate end game. We know the ultimate end game. Okay, that's not hid from us. Okay, the detail things. Okay, we wait to observe. Because we don't know exactly how they're going to do it. We just know what the end game is and the outcome of everything.
Got the blueprint.
Yeah. Okay, so we wait for the little details to see what Esau's going to do to cause that reaction and cause that reaction.
How things manifest.
But we know it's only all going to fail. Okay?
This is the portion of a wicked man from God, and the heritage appointed unto him by God.
That's right, man. So that's it. The end of all that plan is destruction. So all this division you're causing, man, hey, you already read it, man. Your kingdom can't stand on division, man. Okay, so you already lost, man. Okay, it's the brothers, that are unified in Yahweh Shai, that are united. Our house is gonna stand. Okay, those that endure in the faith, we're gonna stand, because we're the church of the Lord. We're the building of the Lord.
Come on.
Okay, so we're gonna stand in that day, man, because we're united in our faith and our belief in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, our protector, our savior, and he's gonna protect us from all this madness that's going to ensue on this place. This place is going to fucking crumble, man. Okay, and we're just going to watch it. Okay, and pray to the Lord for protection, man.
Well, the scripture says, the kingdom of heaven is within you. And that's talking about this wisdom and this knowledge that we have. So that our rulership starts with us, through Yahweh Shai. It starts with us, and then our rulership also being the kingdom. But we are the building. We are that monument. All right, to the rest of the world.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so for that, that's the end of this lesson. So until next time, Akim, we're gonna say shalom, and we see you next time, man. Shalom.
Shalom, Akim.